do that? No?
Probably YouTube.
Oh. So now you said this guy could not know. So what is it that you actually do? What is your work?
Spreadsheets and website design. And so my big money maker is you have a giant spreadsheet with like rows and that sort of thing you want my tags in. Hit me up, I got you. I'll carry pretty pictures and all that sort of stuff.
You're an expert on spreadsheets. Unfortunately, I'm not going to do
2 hours and there's breakfast.
So what kind, okay.
Ooh.
Spreadsheets, what kind of people in this Most often, spreadsheets are what is
Financial user data. So like if you have an app, learning for data stuff, which feature is paying too much time on, that sort of thing.
Oh.
Hey, good morning, everyone. We had a little technical delay. Not difficulty, just delay, because I'm late to everything. Anyway, my name's Sean. I'm one of the organizers here. Welcome to Daytona Beach 1 Million Cup. Hey, I know there's some first-timers in here, because there's people I do not know. So, if I can, just raise your hand and tell us who you are.
My name's Stacy Hill from MOAS up the road. I'm the advancement coordinator there.
All right, Museum of Arts and Science.
Yes,
Welcome.
Museum of Arts and Science.
And you're back for 10 years ago
I was here
and back.
10 years ago.
So basically
I
her
wrote a
first
book, wrote 2 conversations, and I'm back writing again.
All right, very good. Well, welcome back. All right.
Thank you.
Some,
Peter McGee with Recavo Capital.
all right, Peter, nice to meet you.
Hi, I'm Monica from Affinity Business Solutions.
All right, Monica.
Tiffany Carpio. I just bought Florida Weight Loss and Anti-Aging Center down the street.
All right, well, good, good.
Deborah, you got
Deborah?
I work with adults with disabilities, but I'm getting into my writing more, and my first book will be coming out.
All right, fantastic.
It's Jamie's
All right.
first time too.
And it's Jamie's first time who's going to be presenting today. We'll mention that. And I forgot your name already? Travis. That's me, forgetting people's names. Travis, welcome. We're glad you are here. Hey, we're 1 Million Cups. We're brought to you by the Kaufman Foundation all throughout the country. We have presentations going on just like this from entrepreneurs just like you. This is an opportunity to share your story and for us to give you feedback. So if you have, if you have some challenges or questions, that's what this room is all about. We're here to learn. We're also here to share. And we've got a great team. We got Val behind the camera. We got Charles, who usually sets us up in time, but he's what happened today. We got Tom, who's a world traveler, hasn't been here for weeks. I don't remember the last time I saw him. We got Casey. Casey's over here on the corner. And we got our great host, which is Daytona Cinematique, Jed, who makes this available for us. Brewing up the coffee for us every week. So thank you so much for being here. We've got some events coming up. November 12th is our 11th anniversary, and that is going to be a day you can make some money. You don't have to make it. You just win it. We got so much we're going to give away. We're going to have some food. We're going to have some great presentations. So please show up. Let's fill the house. Let's celebrate. Man, I can't believe 11 years of being here in Daytona with 1 Million Cups. So, without anything further to do, I want to invite Jamie up to come up and talk about 10K Golf.
Okay, good morning everyone.
Good morning.
Like you said, I'm Jamie Taylor. I'm an LPGA professional. With over 25 years in the golf industry. And I'm here because I discovered something 30 years ago that is holding professional women back from career advancement, and I built a solution. I started golfing at the age of 7 in Cleveland, Ohio.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And back then, there was no representation of people who looked like me in the industry, no roadmap to go from beginner to elite player. But what I didn't know at the age of 7 is that golf would be my ticket to opportunities I never imagined. At 14, everything changed. My Spanish teacher learned that I played golf, and that one connection got me my first golf job as a caddy at a country club. That's the reason why I got that job was solely because I played golf. And golf opened that door and continued to open more doors. College scholarships, becoming an LPGA professional, managing golf courses, building businesses. Fast forward 30 years later, I am now one of 30 Black Class A LPGA professionals in history. And what I discovered is that professional women are still facing the same barriers I did. But now they watch male colleagues go out and close deals on the golf course while they sit on the sidelines. The pathways that didn't exist for me still don't exist for them. And here's what you need to know about women in golf. They make up 50% of the participation growth in the golf industry, yet 73% report a lack of access to instruction that fits their demanding schedules. There's no pathway to go from beginner to competency, and traditional lessons require time they just don't have. This isn't a golf problem though, or just a golf problem though. They are getting locked out of a critical business tool. Because what I need everyone here to understand is that golf is a career advancement tool. 90% of Fortune 500 CEOs play golf. CEOs who golf earn 17% more than those who don't. And 80% of executives agree that golf has helped them establish new business contacts. Golf is the only sport you can play and have a 4-hour business conversation. And it works, because 73% of women say that golf has helped them develop their business relationships. So what's holding professional women back from learning golf? Well, some of them just don't have 4 hours a week to be on a golf course. They're not keen on the trial and error approach that some men take to learn the game. And they're looking for a structured pathway that's flexible and gets them to competency fast. So, we've built the 10K Golf app. This launched this month, and it is a player development app, and I'll let you learn more here.
Welcome to a comprehensive golf training app designed to accelerate player development through structured, measurable practice. Let me show you how the app works. Let's explore the home screen, which is the core of our training system. Each week, players focus on 4 key areas of golf development, with a goal of 10 total training hours. What makes this unique is that most of the training can be completed at home, removing barriers to consistent practice. For a skill level 1 player, we recommend 3 hours on technical skills. The remaining hours are distributed across mental game work, fitness training, and game knowledge. Logging practice is simple. Players click Log Practice, enter their practice minutes, add notes about what they worked on, and hit Add Practice. Their progress is immediately reflected in the visual ring at the top of the screen. For monthly planning, players can view their monthly goals across all 4 training areas. This creates clear accountability and progress tracking. They complete a goal and can demonstrate it to their instructor. They tap the circle to mark it complete. The weekly summary feature shows total hours logged, giving players and coaches concrete data on training volume and consistency. Our media section provides curated training activities in all 4 development areas. These are research-backed suggestions designed for efficient, deliberate practice. Players can also supplement with exercises from their personal coach or self-directed work that supports their monthly goals. The chat feature enables communication across the platform. We've also integrated a personalized 10K Golf AI coach. Players can ask questions privately and receive expert responses. For example, they might ask how to play a golf scramble and get immediate detailed guidance. The Pro Shop section features equipment recommendations, primarily for beginners. This includes on-course essentials, accessories, and home practice aids. Players can use this as a buying guide for their local pro shop or online purchases. In the Settings section under Gear, players manage their account and progression. When ready to advance, they simply edit their profile and change their skill level. This unlocks the next 6 months of monthly goals, creating a clear development pathway. And our Find Coaches feature connects them with certified instructors through our Golf Pro Like Me platform. They enter their zip code to locate nearby coaches, and if none are available locally, they can request referrals from the nearest listed professional. That's the 10K Golf app, a complete training ecosystem that makes golf development accessible, measurable, and effective.
So this is not just about learning how to swim a club. This is giving these women access to career advancement opportunities, similar to the ones that opened the doors for me when I turned 14. And the same opportunities that men get to advance their careers every single day. Now, women can compete on equal footing in the boardroom and on the golf course. Here's where I need your help. I am looking to present this product to groups like this around the state of Florida, and I need to connect with corporate wellness programs, other professional groups, it could be women or co-ed, and any professional groups who see golf as a valuable business tool. So if you know of any, feel free to scan the QR code, the small one, that's via direct contact, or you can email me at contact@sports10k.com. And if you want to learn more about the app, go to our website of the large QR code at 10kgolf.com. Thank you.
Great job. Wow.
Yep.
I'm good. Okay. Good job.
Thank you.
Fantastic presentation. You know, we run a golf league down at Port Orange Chamber of Commerce, and it's a 9-hole Wednesday nights, and that's one of the pitches is you get 2 hours with somebody, and all you can do is they can't go anywhere. It's marketing. You get to tell them all about your business for 2 hours because they can't be.
2 hours.
Yeah. We're slow golfers over there. I don't know. All right, so hey, here's what we're going to do. We're going to go around the room. If you have a question, comment, idea that you want to share with Jamie to help her answer her challenges and talk about her business, give her ideas, raise your hand, and I'll come around and holler at you here. So Sean's going to start off.
All right, so I was one of those guys that got to play in that golf league, and I got to tell you, I probably, on one day, I counted 8 clients in the parking lot that I had earned their trust over a few years of playing golf in that league. So you're exactly right. It is absolutely a great tool to meet people and to grow business. I want to suggest that in the Ormond Beach Chamber of Commerce, and probably most of the local chambers have women-to-women groups, and I know that they have a lunch coming up in Ormond for women-to-women, and they're always looking for speakers. I think this is a great opportunity for you, so I would get with your local chambers. We have a great one right here at the Inman Regional Conference. So one of our directors who helps grow that organization can walk you into that. That's a fantastic way to share the story because it's a good one and it does work.
Who else got a question?
So the question is I've got is, the app didn't seem, I signed up for it just because. The app didn't seem, well, didn't seem to target women. Is it, are you targeting women specifically, or you just want women, or?
So the app, anybody can use the app, it's not gender biased, but I am targeting women specifically because that is like the second fastest growing market in the golf industry, and there's no tech really targeting women at all.
Okay.
So, yeah, but the app, anybody can use the app.
So I've already accessed your app, and my question is I noticed that it's not listed as an app on like Google Play or Apple Store or anything like that. Are you planning to put it there, or are you going to have it completely as a standalone for the time being?
So I'm glad you mentioned that. Just had a conversation with my developer yesterday, and we're going to work toward getting it on the App Store very soon. Yes.
Hi, can you all hear me okay? Hopefully, no, there it goes. Hi, this is Monica. This is more of a guidance and more reference to, I think, the audience you're trying to reach in these corporate or job settings to really get people to network as well. A lot of these companies in corporate America do have employee resource groups or business resource groups. What essentially is the organization is giving them money to have activities, networking, and opportunities to connect as a, kind of enter networking as well, but also working with volunteerism as well. So it could be just something as far as knowing, mostly they're run through human resource departments, so like for instance AT&T or some, pretty much in every Fortune 100 company, they may have a business resource group, and they'll have someone like an HR running those programs, giving them funding to host activities. So that could be a way for, and they're usually done by affinity based interactions, so they have a women's group, they also have ones based on generational differences or different affinities as such. And that could be a great way to network and to interact with those groups, to have social gatherings, and to get them involved in learning about golf. So it's a great way to network in large platforms.
Good morning. Great presentation. Great insights to the point. I also went through the whole process of signing up while I was here, so it's very quick and easy. I do have a question though. Do you have a version, because I know this is a free trial, but a version, or maybe even a line of a free version where somebody can download it and you kind of just tease them with certain aspects of the app where they can use it a little bit and they're like, you know what? I really like this. I really like it. Have you thought about doing something like that, or having a free version, something like a light version where it gives them a little bit of taste of it to get them to excited to then buy it?
So the challenge with that is golf can't be learned in like a short period of time, which is why I have a 6-month runway. So even offering somebody a week free outside of that, it wouldn't show them the benefits of the app, just other than just showing them the features like I just showed you in the demo video. They wouldn't actually be able to utilize the features in the way it's intended in a short amount of time. They would need minimally a month or two just to kind of see like, oh, I'm making progress, or this is actually helping me, or, so just giving them a taste would be hard to do. I've had that dialogue with my team and trying to figure out what makes sense, but right now it's just not something I can think of. And like I said, even teaching golf, when I teach golf and someone comes to me sporadically for lessons, and they're not actually practicing in between the lessons, they're not really getting better, right? So it's just really hard to sprinkle it in like that. I'm open to thoughts, but that's just something that's a challenge right now.
You know, it could be even something that's just a certain feature that's free, right? And maybe it's tracking your game, like recording your game to where you play, and you can do something that, you know, there's a lot of apps that I use that where I can go in and I can use it, but I only get like a little bit of it, and you know what, I like this app, I like how it operates, I'm gonna go in and buy it and become a full member of it. So I think that is really something you should do to teach look at it. How can we allow somebody to actually download this and use it, but not give them the full access of all the benefits that I agree, because I've been playing golf since I'm 15, and you do not get better overnight. In fact, I usually, if I go 3 months without playing, I usually get better. So I forget all why that happens. So, but I can see, like, you're right, it takes time to get them to do over and over and over. Kind of like a drug dealer, you give them a taste and they can't get away. I looked around the room to make sure it was okay to say.
Who else had a question?
Great presentation, by the way. So I was wondering if you had any ideas or plans to maybe integrate either putting techniques or little practice drills you could do at home or something like that, along the lines of, if they don't have time to get out there and play golf, but they could maybe do little drills at home and practice and things like that, maybe swing demos and videos or something like that. Is there any plans in the future for that?
Actually, there are videos already in the app that you can do at home. And actually, I would say 70% of the app can be done at home, because the mental fitness and game knowledge pieces don't have to be done at the golf course. Even the swing stuff can be done. It just depends on your space at home, right? If you have space, and that's why in the App Store or in the Pro Shop piece, I have indoor teaching or home practice aids, so they can actually execute some of their exercises at home as well.
And is the fitness and the exercises, is it golf related, like, rotational exercises, things like that?
Correct.
Thank you.
You know, one of the things with any women's program, and especially golf, we promoted our golf league in the chamber, and we don't get a lot of women that are interested in playing. And part of it, in talking with them, saying, hey, we haven't seen you in a couple of weeks, part of it is the perception that it is the guys. They want to play with other guys, and I'll be honest with you, if you watch the LPGA, there's some incredible golf there, it really is. And the women that we do have come out and play in the league, we have fun. And it doesn't have to be just a guy's night out. And I think part of it is the perception by women that they are unwanted. How do you work in that area? Can you help in that area? And I'm just kind of curious about your thoughts on that.
I mean, there's a lot of amateur golf programs coming up for women, designed by women. And so, just like any other marketing, it's nice to have someone who looks like the audience you're trying to attract. So if you come in and say, join my golf league, they're like, ugh, right? But if you have another a lady come in, when your women primarily try to encourage them, that might be a starting point. Because the leagues that have been popping up now have been all launched by women, amateur women, who are not necessarily great golfers. They just know that other women are looking for other women to play with.
Yeah, great job. Quick question for you, and I think it's kind of tailing off that question as well. Are there any plans to implement something where, like, if a woman, for example, wants to go out and start playing, and she doesn't really know who to play with, but there's a way to get connected with other new users on the apps that they can, they're like, oh, like, so-and-so's in my area, we can both go out there and play together?
Yeah, so in the community hub piece that was shown, there's a way to create a group. So you can create a Daytona group or Orlando group. So that way, as users get on the app, they know that there's people from their area that they can maybe connect with over time. So as they get more users, we'll have those affinity groups inside of the app.
I failed to mention, great presentation, by the way. You're doing a fantastic job, and the presentation was spot on. There's a pro golfer in town, Rod Perry. He manages Crane Lakes. And he's got a great youth program, but come with the youth are the moms. And they're really involved. And I watched them, how many kids, boys and girls, just as many girls as boys. And I think that would be a great person to speak to. I believe he's got 2 young, up-and-coming high school golfers that are killing it. I think they just won championships. I would certainly talk to him, and he's got a big family of golfers, and he might help you as well.
Hi, great presentation. So, I'm Natalia with Pixie County. Of course, I'm going to talk about money, right? How do you monetize this, and do you have, some sort of like forecast, or is this app going to be something that, there's a purchase inside the app, that kind of stuff? Can you share a little bit about that?
Yes, so it's a subscription service. So you can subscribe to a 6-month, which is, again, the 6-month pathway that I talked about, or you can do an annual subscription. Comes out to roughly around $15 a month. And then, we'll have ad space added into the app so that I can get companies to promote their products there. The app store the Pro Shop store that you saw, that's a way to monetize as well. People can purchase through that store. And then also, obviously I'm raising money, like angel investors, VCs, I'm looking for that as well. And then I will have some other features that come along that will generate more money through in-app purchases. Right now, the subscription service is the main form of revenue.
Hey Jamie, good morning. Valerie from One Handcuffs. Have you thought about white labeling your app? Okay, great. because Volusia County is, they do a lot of fundraising and they always do it in golf courses and they raise tons and tons of money. And I would add that LPGA courses, do they even have that in their, LPGA, do they have that?
Not for player development, they have an app where you can follow the tour.
I would think about that in both. And also connecting, I like what you said, connections to the corporate wellness program. I know that you're from Orlando, in Sanford, and you're in between these beautiful cities. If you're in Orlando, incubator programs, they have access to all the resources that specifically that might need you. But here in Volusia County, like what Sean has said, I would definitely do that. And just connect with your local chamber, which is the lawyers of the world. She would definitely help you. And think about like white labeling your app. I think that would be a great way for you to get membership out there, or develop something for businesses, like those courses. Since they don't have a player development, that could be something that you can, through your app, even though for maybe they can get you for 6 months into a trial, versus like doing it all in one go. So just think about that.
Oh yeah, for sure, definitely want a white label. And I definitely want to connect with the chambers. I think the main thing is because I'm not originally from Florida, let me start there. But that's why I'm doing these presentations, so I can connect with people who know the people to connect me with, to make those warm introductions.
And I think when you introduce yourself like I'm a professional golfer, I think that also is a draw. So when you make a presentation, I actually would love to see you like do a couple of clips that you're playing. I think it's really a good story for you to draw. So when you present to these women, you address the concern, because I know a lot of women golfers, and one of the things, I think it's on TikTok as well, when you go to a pro shop, they don't even see women stuff in there. So there's, you've hit on a niche, and yeah, so I'm looking forward to hearing more of you. Thank you.
Yeah, very cool. Great story, Lori. All right. There.
Lori McMullen with your Daytona Regional Chamber. Just right out from the jump, we have a member a female member who owns a golf shop, and a female golf pro member who also, Alexa and then Brianne. Yeah, so you already know them. I figured you probably did, but.
We used to work with them at LPGA. I used to work there.
Awesome.
Okay.
Cool. I got one over here. I always go back and forth with
Get your steps in.
I know.
Good morning. I'm Sean from Willis Beach Cafe. I know it's expressed for women's executive groups, but have you thought about the foundation of when you started and talking to the kids in high school, like the Volusia County or San County high schools, of bringing this up to them? Because where you started is where a lot of things like career placement happens in high school. And they talk a lot, and with Seminole County and Volusia, there's, besides Orange County, but there's tons of golf places around this area. But to reach the women's or the girls golfing in high school would be, I would think it would be a great foundation of sharing your story of what happened.
Yeah, I actually run a nonprofit junior golf program in Cleveland. It's been around 45 years, so that's actually what helped motivate me to create this app as well, dealing with the moms and the kids there. But I do know about junior golf is, and the reason why I didn't go that route to start, is it's actually very saturated as far as player development programs, usually in-person programs. So it's not that this app can't help, it's just a tougher market to compete in because there's so many products geared towards youth. As well as actual programs like First Tee, I don't know if you ever heard about them. So it's not that I couldn't market this to the youth, it's just the women's market is pretty wide open, so that's why I started with the women's market.
So you're more targeting the professional, not youth, but I don't say old, that's not a good way to put it.
Women. Just
Women, thank you. That's your target market, is reaching them.
They can be
and what we
professional
wanna
and old.
Connect in the business world, right? Cool. Anybody else? All right, great job. Give her a hand. Hey, we're here every Wednesday, 9 o'clock. We have great presenters like Jamie, and we're gonna bring up the lights, and we're gonna have everybody come up to the stage here and do our family photo that we'll post out on Facebook. So come on up.